Alright, we're back with a little bit of $50 no limit action. This table down here, I just had kings to hand previously. I got 3-bet by this guy and cold call by this guy, and then I 4-bet and they both folded. So hopefully this hand, now that I start the video, maybe we'll get some action. Here, I just am gonna pot it. Let's get some action for the video. Get called. Now hopefully there's not an ace on the flop. Well, that is a crazy little flop there. Let's just check and hope that one of these guys has something. Now we can pretty much just... Sorry about that, it's my dog in the background. Just half pot it here. No action. But I guess we can't complain. We got kings here again. Just half pot, see if we can get some action going. Sorry guys, no one wants to play with me. Trying to get some action here for the video. For some reason, I think because I've been playing on RPM pretty much exclusively, but I'm just playing on Carbon for these videos. But the past, whatever, 4 or 5 videos I've done, I've just been running well. So I don't know if Carbon wants me to come back or what's going on, but I'll take it. In the meantime, RPM is just kicking my ass. I'm like 9 buy-ins, EV negative on the month. So, not a great month, but still pulling out a profit, so that's all. That's better than nothing, right? I like my hand here. These guys like the 3-bet kind of, and they don't fold that much. I'm just gonna limp in. I know I don't like limping in, but I also don't like folding to a 3-bet. I'm just gonna check this back. And I'm gonna bet here. I think. No, I'll just check. And if either of these guys bet, I'm just gonna call, but otherwise I'm just gonna check it. Yeah, if I would have stolen, I probably would have gotten them both to fold, but or actually not this guy because it doesn't look like he folds to steals very much. Trying to get one or two more tables going, but these tables take forever to open. I think I've been on the wait list for like 20 or 30 minutes. Now with small pocket pairs here in the early positions, I like to look and see what the people behind me, their three bet tendencies, and no one really three bets that much, like about 4% is the average, so I'll raise here. You know, when you got guys that are like 6 to 10% three betters, when you have small pocket pairs here, I just tend to fold them. Because I mean, the thing with pocket pair, and of course I get three bet. The thing with small pocket pairs is you want to try and take the pot, and you want to see flops, you know, cheaply in hopes that you can catch a set and then get it all in. But you don't want to put out a big portion of your stack early on because when someone calls you or three bets you, chances are they're gonna have the better hand. So, and you're only hitting your sets, 10% of the time, and we just fold here. Eh, yeah, we'll just fold. I could have maybe set mind. So this guy does a min raise. He looks like a total, you know what I'm gonna say, but I'll just call. Oh, here we go. We get a table, one more table open. And here it's a pretty much standard raise. So now we caught a king. We have a lot of people in the pot though. This guy's 56% aggression. I'm just gonna check it. All these guys are pretty aggressive, so here I hit my hand. What I like to look at is the fold to continuation bet on the turn and flop. They both fold a lot on the flop. I'm just gonna check here because they don't fold a lot on the turn. So I'm gonna hope that they catch up a little bit or do stuff like this, and then I'm gonna let him bet. Here I'm just gonna call down this whole hand probably as long as no other hearts come off. And here I'm gonna check to him. That king's ugly, especially with the diamond, but now when it gets checked to me, I have to bet because this is just like kind of a really dangerous board. I'm only gonna do half though. This guy hasn't check raised, so I think it's safe to say that. And then a 10 comes and I'm basically screwed. But here I'm gonna half bet again because that guy checked back on the turn. Here, this guy raises pretty loosely. This guy calls pretty loosely. This is a pretty good squeezing hand. And here I just have to fold. If either one of these guys four bet me here, I pretty much, I think I'd have to call. That's the only bad thing about doing that there with the tens is it's a good hand. I don't want to fold to a four bet, but if I get four bet, I'm probably behind. But Here this guy min raises again. Let's just call again. The reason why I'm calling here with this is because now this guy probably likes to. This guy's like a big three better. Now I have to decide whether I want to shove over the top or just call. Since we're both, he's deep and I'm slightly deep, I think I'm gonna call. And if I get an ace or a queen, I'm going all in. And here I'm gonna do like a small little bet. Just because I know that he's 100% continuation betting, so maybe I can see the turn cheaply because I have such a good little hidden draw here. And if he raises, I'm probably just gonna have to fold. But it's just a weird little bet here, it makes people kind of wonder sometimes, or when we just have a crazy ass guy like this, they just come over the top. I would have had to call $6 here, and I wouldn't have been getting priced in really. So I'm just gonna fold. So, I kind of saved $2 is the way I look at it. You know, I could have shoved over to the top of him, but I only have 56 hands on him. He's obviously a really aggressive player, but ace queen off against a guy that I only have 50 hands on him, he might just be on a really big rush. So I don't really want to put, 120 big blinds in on ace queen offsuit. Let's try and get one or two more hands here, and then I'll probably stop this video and then start another one. I kind of like keeping the videos around 20 something minutes. I think that way people can, just have little bits at a time. Because long videos sometimes get tedious. This guy's a pretty tight opener. Against most people I would be calling here, but, he has ace king or better more times than not, so. Now the dreaded lull is happening. We had a lot of action at the start of the video, but now it's been kind of slow. So I think I'm just going to end this here and then start another one rather than have you guys sit around. I'll be back.